Hello, property nomads. Hope you're well. Apologies, it's been a little while since we have plopped up a video here on YouTube. Main reason for that, I've been in transit, recording this from Mexico. Apologies if you hear any background noise. As you can imagine, if you've been to Mexico before, it is very loud and very proud. So apologies in advance if you do hear any background noises over the next couple of months worth of video recordings. We said a while ago on this YouTube channel and also on the podcast that we would bring to you some information about BRICS. There was a meeting in Johannesburg at the back end of August, and there was some massive news that came out of that. And I think, as with everything, there was a lot of hype leading up to it. There was a lot of hype during the event. And as we've come out of the event itself, there's some very interesting things in place. The key thing to take away from it is that the BRICS nations are adding another 6 countries to the BRICS bloc, as we like to say. So why is that important? Well, here are the 6 countries: Argentina, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. All of those countries have one thing in common. They are very resource rich. So you know with UAE, like Abu Dhabi, Dubai, etc., they've got oil. Same with Iran, same with Saudi Arabia. Egypt, commonly referred to, I think back in the day, as the breadbasket of the Roman Empire. There's a lot of production that comes out of Egypt, especially in terms of grain. Argentina has a plethora of things working for it. And Ethiopia is very important because of its high altitude. Actually, it controls the water flow, or a lot of the water flow for the Nile. So, or if it's not the Nile, it's various other rivers in Africa. So Ethiopia is quite an important country in itself. You might be more familiar with coffee from Ethiopia, though. So what does this mean? Well, in a nutshell, expanding this influence, having BRICS expand into new horizons, they're bringing in more countries, they're bringing in very, very resource-rich countries. They are going to look to, I believe, have another method of payment in place that is more than likely going to be backed by gold. Again, this is crucial because when even we've spoke about the decline of the dollar and having alternative payment systems and people pretty much sticking their fingers up to the USA, this is a key step towards doing that. Now, why would these countries want to do that? Probably comes down to trust. So the US, whether you like to believe it or not, has effectively weaponized the dollar over the last 50 years. They have lost a lot of trust globally. And within the last couple of years, especially so with all the sanctions on Russia. So that means moving forwards, the other countries are seeing what the US has done with both NATO and what they've done to Russia as a result. And other countries are starting to think that they don't really want to be too reliant on US dollars. Hence, this need as such to expand BRICS and look at alternative payment systems, methodologies moving forwards. So that's probably the biggest thing to take away from BRICS. Common phrase you might have heard is Rome wasn't built in a day. So the people that are saying it's all doom and gloom and they're going to have a new currency pegged to gold, the dollar's going to die overnight, I don't think so. I do believe that fiat currency is on the decline. Normally there's a new system every 50, 60 years or so and we've been under a fiat system since 1971. So the time of recording this, that's 52 years of a fiat system. These new BRICS nations will they'll be part of the new BRICS from the 1st of January 2024, and they're going to continue to build and grow and work together. So, the Belt and Road Initiative that China has, and all of these developments are bringing more countries, more global countries together. So watch this space, basically. This could lead to some earth-breaking and shattering news moving forwards, because as we've said on the channel for a while, what is continuing to happen is that the USA, Western Europe, we are continuing to dig our own grave. We really, really are. We're playing drafts or checkers, and everyone else is playing chess. Everyone else is playing a very longer term game. It seems like everyone here is just completely oblivious to what's going on, and that's scary in itself. That's why we produce these videos, so people like yourselves can open your eyes. Your eyes are already probably open, to be fair. That's why you're listening to this. But with the information that we bring you, hopefully it's opening your eyes even more and we are saying effectively, protect yourself. Because once all this starts moving, there will be a massive wealth transfer, and you want to be on the right side of that. Absolutely, 100%. You want to be on the right side of that. And with wealth transfers, they don't always happen overnight. They take time. And all of these, what's the word I'm looking for? All of these signals are here. All of these signals, they're flashing at us, and it's about us taking action. And as we said before, we're not independent financial advisors. We're not able to advise you on anything. We would say that if you're in property, great. If you're looking at gold and silver, especially God's money, fantastic. I highly recommend that you look at gold and silver. And of course, there are other things out there that you might want to look at as well in order to protect and preserve your wealth, but also things out there that could help you to exponentially increase your wealth as well. So really, that's the key thing to come out of BRICS. 6 new countries, including 2 massive rivals in Iran and Saudi Arabia, all resource-rich countries. They'll be part of BRICS from the 1st of January 2024. There will probably be a lot more coming out of this in due course. I will do our best to keep you updated on the more macro side of things. But thank you very much. As usual, please tell everyone about the Property Nomads YouTube channel. If you don't listen to our podcast, head over to iTunes, Spotify, etc. Listen to the podcast and share the word, spread the love of Property Nomads. This information will help you moving forwards. See you in the next video.